watching Let's Chat.
A really, really talented and nice guy that we had the opportunity to talk with last year remotely because of, well, you know what it was. Stephen Cade is joining us now, and Stephen is continuing his mission of giving away guitars. Stephen, first of all, good morning. Thanks for making out some time for us.
Good morning.
Well, you've already given away over 100 guitars.
Yes.
How did you come up with this whole idea to give away guitars? And tell us where you're giving them away to.
For sure. Well, around July of 2021 now, I was performing in Nashville area, and I met a gentleman by the name of Brent Yates, and he is a philanthropist, investor, and author, and he could see, I think, in my heart and my wife's heart that we wanted to help people. And he said, hey, you know, if I could help you to help others, would you be interested in doing something really unique? And I said, yeah. So my wife and I were praying about it, and she's like, how about inspiring people with instruments? And I thought, that's a great idea. You know, my family and I, we've had some hard times, challenges, you know, being in the music industry. There was COVID, you know, moving across country. These things present challenges. So I said, you know, how can we give back using a guitar? And so my wife's like, how about giving guitars? So our the first visit that we had was at the Rathgaber Center in Austin, Texas, for the Salvation Army. And that was visit number 1. And since then, we've been to now 61 homeless shelters across 14 states and given over 100 guitars away.
Including one right here.
Yes, the Tennessee Baptist Children's Home, McClellan Shelter, Salvation Army, and yeah, we're looking to connect with other foster homes in the area as well. What
goes through your heart when you give one of these guitars away to the recipients there? What are you feeding back off of them?
Well, the Bible says it's better to give than to receive, and it says, given it will be given unto you. And when you think about that, God gave His only Son. So there's a lot of give in the Bible. And I feel like that it fulfills something in me that I think only that really God can do. And so it's just more of a, it's more of just thankfulness, gratitude, all the time.
Recent award from the Grand Ole Opry.
Yes.
Stage there. Tell me about that briefly.
For sure. That was amazing. I mean, I got to walk on the Grand Ole Opry stage and receive an award, which is, I mean, there's probably only a few people that get to do that. So it was great. It was the Josie Music Awards. 58,000 people applied for it. Only 1.5% of those got nominated. In my category, there were 16 people nominated for Modern Country Artist of the Year.
Wow.
And I won that category, Modern Country Artist of the Year.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Thank you.
What's on the horizon next for you musically?
Musically, I'm getting ready to release a song, and I hope I get to play a little bit of it for you today, but it is a song called Good Years, and it's been inspired by NASCAR, about a boy and a dad just bonding over the NASCAR experience.
That sounds like, I don't think there's been a song made about that. And I'm pretty up on music. There's not been a song about that release that I'm aware of. You could be onto something good here. You have some other shows planned out over the coming weeks, of course, right?
For sure.
Where can we find out more about that?
You can find out more at StephenCade.com. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. So would love to stay in touch with you that way.
And that is Stephen with a V.
That's
not
right.
a PH. Although you probably ought to get that one too, just to hedge your bets. Anyway, check him out. Stephen Cade Music. StephenCade.com. StephenCade.com. All right, play us this new song you've been talking about.
Super. It wasn't the pop of a mid or the cast of a line, being a kid on a tractor learning how to drive on the back 40. No, not for me. I felt closest to my dad when we load up the car and head out to the track on a Sunday. Man, my favorite place was at Bristol, Daytona, and Talladega, cheering on 3, the Intimidator. Driver, start your engines, let the green flag fly. Watching them cars go zooming by. It was the Brickyard, Charlotte, and Darlington. You could feel it in your chest when they let those horses run. With my old man in the stands as the crowd cheers. We had some good years, watching those good years.
Wow, very cool, very cool. And of course, you can find the rest of that song and your entire catalog at Stephen Cade Music, StephenCade.com, the website, StephenCade.com. Stephen, good to see you when we're not separated by hundreds of miles and several monitors here and there. Glad to have you here in person.
Come to Nashville and visit me.
Man, I'd love to. I'd love to. Keep it here. We're back with more of Let's Chat after this.